You ready?
Everybody knows I'm having a kid.
I only told a couple of people.
And I told every stinking body I could tell.
My sister was pregnant.
I came to America and
everyone at work that I had to leave work early, right at 5 o'clock.
I only told the people that were coming.
I tore my meniscus and told my grandparents so they could take me to the doctor.
I only told a couple of people. Like I told my best friend, and I told my boyfriend, and a couple of other really good friends that were close to me that like know the situation that's going on, because it was something they had become like involved with, and they know my family really well.
I'm a private person, so I'd probably keep it to myself. Maybe if I did, I would just tell one close friend.
Hey, recently I went turkey hunting over this past weekend. Shot a turkey, and I told 4 people, the 4 other guys that were hunting with me over that weekend.
My cousin was getting married, and I only told my boss so that I could get time off, and drove 6 hours to surprise everybody.
Not too many, probably just my wife and maybe my son and daughter. And that's it. I don't think that I want good or bad news to advertise to anyone else.
I found out recently that my cancer is back for the 3rd time, and let my 3 children know because they're all I've got.
I wouldn't tell anybody due to the fact that I don't trust anybody.
Ooh, I was in my first car wreck, but it was not my car, so I told my aunt because I needed her to come get me. However, she told my parents that they were okay with it.
My sister was pregnant for the 2nd time within a year, and I told 0 people until I was sure.
I would tell my parents and probably my brother. That's it.
I finally got back to work and I told my wife, my mother-in-law, and that's it. And that's because, I mean, who else really needs to know I got a job?
I came to America and I told probably 30 people because they were worried about me.
When I turned 44, my son and I went and got tattoos. I don't know why, it was on my bucket list and it was fun. So I told probably about 20 or 30 people because I was excited.
My most recent biggest event was I had a baby about a year and 10 months ago. Her name is Allie, and I told the whole world. I screamed it from the rooftop. It was amazing. Because I wanted a baby so bad, and God blessed me with it.
My most biggest recent event is my daughter getting her Aggie ring on Friday at 5:30, and why is because it's such a big deal because I went to school there and never finished, never got my ring. So I've told everybody that she's getting her ring on Friday.
Biggest and most recent event was I could not afford my rent in my house anymore, but Lord worked it out, and my 2 daughters moved out of my house that they were living in, and I got to move back over there so I don't have to pay any rent, and told everybody I could think of. I was really happy.
I had lap band done, and I would tell anybody and everybody because it's going to change my life forever.
My biggest, most recent event was a few months back when I flipped my car, and I told every stinking body I could tell. I'm still telling people about it, so if you want to hear about how I flipped my car, let me tell you, because it was amazing. But that's how I get through things, is I tell everybody everything. So if you don't know everything about my life, I haven't been around you long enough.
The biggest event was a fundraiser that we had this past weekend to help fund our mission trip to Honduras.
and we made enough to fund half of my daughter being paid for, so it was really a great fundraising opportunity. I have told at least 20 people because I just am that excited about it.
The biggest recent event was, I guess, my great-granddaughter's birthday party, her first birthday party. And how many people did I tell? Everybody in the family, because I wanted everybody in the family to be there.
My most recent event was when I became a Christian, and I decided to tell everybody that I thought they needed to know.
That would have to be my mom finding out what her illness was after almost 3 years with no diagnosis. And I pretty much told every person that I know in the whole world because we've been waiting for an answer for so long.
Well, me and my mom, we went to go get these tattoos. And it was my first one, so it was like really fun and really important to me. And I told maybe 12 or 13 people, and the rest of them just kind of found out themselves. It was a big thing for me, and I was really excited, and yeah, I just wanted people to know.
It was Panitas. There's about 120 people, 120 plus people, and I told as many people as I could just because I wanted to share fellowship and building a house for a family in a week.
It was for my kids' rodeo on Easter weekend. I told about 20 people because I wanted for them to come and watch my kids perform.
Okay, so the most recent big event I can think of is probably my father and I moving out to Milliken, and I told pretty much everybody knows, so I'd say a large group of about 30 people that come in close contact with me know, mostly because there's like this housewarming thing going on. Hopefully we get that done once the plumbing's in.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know why, it was on my bucket list.
Thank you. That's just it. That's how I am.